think of the city of Compton, what comes to mind? Well, maybe you don't know it as well as you think you do. Gina Silva takes us to a Compton neighborhood where kids are learning all about farming life and staying away from trouble.
What I found very interesting and unique about the Compton Jr Posse program and what attracted me to it was this idea of horses in the middle of the inner city.
People often ask me, well, how did you end up here and how did you end up with a program like this? What inspired you? Over the years, we've rescued over 100 horses. And the horses became therapy for the kids and the kids therapy for the horses. It was an amazing relationship that you saw and each one benefited. And those children acquired skills that were transferable to what they could use with other human beings.
When I saw Maisha's poster board with her fantastic concept for the Compton Jr Posse, I thought it was a brilliant idea, albeit an enormous undertaking. Maisha's deep passion for the cause was quite infectious, and I immediately started to internalize her keenness, enthusiasm, and zeal.
When you see how much it takes to maintain another being, something that relies on you, I guess you just get like this sense of responsibility that helps you just to take care of a lot of the other things that you own or even yourself.
The kids are hardworking, enthusiastic, polite, and very committed to the integrity of the program. At the horse shows, they are actively involved in all levels of the organization. They take enormous pride in describing the Compton Jr Posse curriculum.
Kids are having fun here. I'm actually getting my grades up. I went from a 3 to a 4.
They are starting a tutoring program, and we have a computer lab on the Junior Posse site where if we need to use the computer for maybe to type up an essay or to do some research.
These kids have not had as much opportunity as far as higher education as some of the other kids in Los Angeles, and we'd like to make that a big component of the Compton Jr Posse.
I am also enormously grateful to Maisha for giving my family the opportunity to share in her dream. My father taught me not only the importance of philanthropy, but also the imperativeness of hands-on service.
Well, I've been riding for over 15 years, pretty much my whole life. I'm 22 now. And so Will, my coach, actually got involved with the Junior Posse about 5 years ago.
I got involved with the Compton Jr Posse through a friend of mine. She told me about the organization and how good it is for the kids, and so I jumped at the chance to get involved. I grew up in the south side of Chicago, and I had a little bit of a rough start, so I have a good connection with the kids. It's more for me, I think. A lot of people think that I give so much to the kids by being here, but I get just as much out of it as I give.
The program is absolutely amazing. To see it used as a way to get kids out of gangs, the fact that they have to be enrolled in school and getting an education is such a major part of the program.
I do think, the kids here have an opportunity to come do this on weekends and learn how to do these amazing things, and it's keeping kids from doing other silly things that kids do, especially in city areas where there's other dangers going on, and I think, Maisha really gets that on a personal level.
We have 4 graduating seniors this year who are going on to college, and we are so proud of them and want to be able to offer them scholarships to help them in college. For each year that they stay in school, we'd like to offer them some money as incentives to finish their degrees and to go on to graduate school.
One thing that I've learned from the Compton Jr Posse is not to just close yourself off to saying I want to do this, or just to broaden your view of things and just to see there's a big picture and you don't have to do one thing, you can do many different types of things.
Maisha has been able to create this organization that now has a worldwide outreach. People are calling from every country to have these kids come and talk about their program and what a benefit it is.
We also had an entourage that came from England, and the young lady stayed with us for a few days and went back to England and convinced the Queen of England to give her $1 million, and she opened a brand new facility there.
Obviously, caring for a stable full of horses is expensive. Imagine with your help and your finances how much more we can reach out to the world and show them what we're doing here in Compton and how important it is for the kids.
We've also had visitors from other countries. We've had an entourage of young Aboriginal people come from Australia. We had an entourage come from Japan who wanted to replicate what we do in their countries. We even had a full spread in a magazine in Japan, which I couldn't understand anything because it was all in Japanese, except for one phrase that said, "We all help each other."
We want them to continue to be the international ambassadors that they have become, and it's very important that the world see what we're doing here in Compton.
In short, horses heal, and the Compton Jr Posse and Maisha's commitment have repeatedly proven this fact.